This is another short lesson on finger picking. We went over P, I, M, and A, and mostly P, I, M, and I showed you the exercise P, I, M, I. But I also wanted to show you in another video the two basic ways to strike the string over here with your fingers. One is called a rest stroke. Say I'm on my 6th string here, and I pluck it. Notice how I went down and I rested my finger on the 5th string. Try that out one time. That's called a rest stroke. That can be very handy sometimes if you want to, just for various reasons, we'll say that. Obviously the same thing can happen with I or M. However, the primary way that we're going to play is not with rest strokes, but with what are called free strokes, where we simply come up in the air. That PIMI exercise we did, it does not work well if you try it with rest strokes. You know, that just would not work, right? So we are using free strokes. Now, you may also have the tendency when you're playing this exercise to want to maybe put your pinky on the guitar, kind of break, you know, give yourself a little anchor. I'm not going to tell you that that's a terrible thing to do, but I would also like you to try it with what we call a floating hand. You're not holding on to anything on the guitar. You're only keeping your fingers very close to the strings, and you are simply floating your hand and just making contact with the strings that you are as you pluck them. Okay? So I want you to try a floating hand technique using free strokes as you work on your fingerstyle technique.